It is currently 10:30 a.m. and we are going to we're going to do a little time traveling. We're going to step back just a little bit in time to a previous recording that I already made, and which I am going to tie in a short screenshot slideshow. And with the uh, with the following video that was previously recorded, I want you to pay attention in this area right here. Okay, okay, and I am going to show you why. But while I have you and have your attention, hopefully, in some future content, I will be speaking of cryptids and in which they uh, tie into the American history story that I will be presenting over on my other channel in due time. Um, and like I said, we will be exploring a lot of connected material that ties into that story, and Little People is part of that. And so, if you pay attention to what I am going to show within the slideshow before the next video, you just might get a chance to have a preview of these little people, or at least of what some of them may look like. So please stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the other content in the following video as well. Good morning, one and all. At least it is a good morning here this Monday morning, approximately 10:15, close enough, a.m. September 2nd, 2024. Here in the United States, we are observing yesterday, officially known as Labor Day, but this is the observance of that so-called holiday. Dimming the light, and this, oof, oh man, I just got a blast in the eyes from this thing. This is what we're seeing here today. Okay, so I was not planning on making a video. It is a little bit windy out here. Oh, I can hear a large bird off in the background here. But anyways, um, yeah, I was not planning on doing a recording. I gotta make it quick. It is rather chilly out here. You can see the wind moving the leaves, as I was going to point out. And not only that, I am actually on my phone storage right now rather than my SD card, which is filled up and I need to transfer over to my other one. So I gotta make this quick. Now I've been up for a few hours already this morning, and I've been watching a few videos here and there on this platform. And well, I would like to direct you to a certain video. I think it is the Elon Musk zone. I'm not for certain, but anyways, it is an interview with Elon Musk himself, and I found this to be very interesting, and it relates to a lot of the content that I have spoken of on this channel. Um, I just want to state that, okay, Elon means lion, okay? And which, in the Bible, and within the end times prophecies, it speaks of the coming of the lion. I've spoken of other power players that I believe to be part of these prophecies within the book of Revelations, or the book of the Revelation, or whatever, because that name has changed, or that title has changed through that so-called Mandela effect. Okay, so I found it highly intriguing that at one point within this interview, um, Elon actually goes into speaking on the separation of spirit mind, or mind spirit, which I rather like it that way, mind spirit. He's still on that path of trying to understand, and he's more so, within that scientific realm, which causes a lot of issues. A lot of what he is into, as far as creating longevity for life, is actually against laws of reincarnation. It's against, there's so many rules, karmic rules out there that people just are not aware of and need to start understanding them. This is the time to be aware of the spirit, and to know that it is a separate component of that of the mind, but it is integrated within the mind. Okay, so when life's longevity goes beyond medicine, and which they describe within this video, it goes into basically what it describes in the book of Revelation about heaven on earth. And then Revelation chapter 21, I believe, is describing a virtual reality of which our consciousness is downloaded into. And I firmly believe in that, and I firmly believe that Elon Musk is part of that prophecy. Now, this goes also into another link that I will be providing, which is a couple of my videos. I just made a new playlist only consisting of these two videos that pertains to that TV series, the science fiction series that came out back in the mid 1990s, after the major motion picture, well, became a major motion picture after the fact, but uh, which was known as Stargate, and then the follow-up series, Stargate SG-1, which was on for 10 seasons, and which, if you go to that playlist, you will understand why I feel that this series is so important and ties in to those so-called prophecies of the end times found within biblical writings, okay, or the Bible, in which I want to explain the origin of the Bible. And when I state Bible, it is this Bible, the King James Version Bible, okay? This is the one that I use as resource material. And you will understand that much more in future content as to who actually was responsible for the creation of this book, and their ties into that much more as far as this country is concerned. Now then, within that science fiction, so-called science fiction series, there's a character named Dr. Daniel Jackson. And there are times to where I feel that that character loosely portrays Elon Musk himself. And when it comes down to longevity of life, in which now we have things, okay, such as the med bed in the Star Trek series, the original Star Trek series, we now have these health pods out there, um, in which within that series of SG-1, we have the sarcophagi, which creates longevity of life and fixes any kind of illnesses or sicknesses or broken bones or what have you. It regenerates and rejuvenates and actually, like I said, creates longevity to where you live years and years longer than typical expectations. Okay? There's so much that connects. And you have to understand these connections and tie them in with modern events and modern inventions and, I mean, you name it. So please check out these links. And I will be explaining that much more, and we'll get there. A lot of this will also tie in with that American history story that I will be sharing over on my other channel. That's going to do it for now. Take care. Have a great one.